I've tried it all. I've tried all the fat diets out here. I've tried keto, I've tried intermittent fasting, 16-8, 24, what else? 18-6 or all of that. I've tried it all. I've tried being a vegetarian, I've tried being vegan. None of them are lifestyle way of eating or diets, and only one thing has worked for me so far. Maybe it'll work for you too. So I'm gonna share that tips and tricks today. If you look at my weave, my lace, you're racist. You're racist. That's literally all there is to it. Hi guys. I want to say welcome back, but I've literally only made 2 videos. But I have my iPad here with me today. I lost about 42 pounds between last year December till this year May. I didn't eat once a day. I honestly didn't really change much of what I was eating. I'm gonna put up like pictures of what I used to look like before. So my starting weight was 207, so I was overweight, especially for my height. I'm 5'7". I'm considered above average for women, and I honestly felt bad. Like my face was swollen. I'm gonna put up pictures as well. My face was swollen, my whole body. I just felt like a stranger in my own body. Just didn't feel pretty. And obviously, like, I'm not saying that like your body determines how you feel. I just meant for me, I wasn't taking care of myself. I wasn't really going to the gym. I was just so unhappy with how I looked. My wake-up call was when I saw a picture of myself and I was like, that cannot be me. They say pictures adds about 10 pounds. Honestly, I think those are like cameras, professional cameras. But like, I think the pictures are real. They're real. But anyways, I'm gonna be sharing structure that helped me lose 40 pounds and go from this to this. Let's get into it. For one, I was basically in a caloric deficit. I know a lot of people don't track calories, which I understand. I think if you know that you're a person that has an unhealthy habit with tracking calories, then maybe like this piece of advice isn't specifically for you. You have to eat less than you normally do. That's literally it. Eat less, move more. So you can either still eat at the same amount that you're eating, but just move more, so do more exercise, or eat a little bit less and just move your body a little bit. But for me, I was eating more and I wasn't moving my body at all. So, are starving yourself out there, please, please, please don't. I am not a nutritionist, not like a coach or anything. I'm just gonna share what specifically helped me. Calculate your body's maintenance calories. You can typically find this online if you search it up, a TDEE calculator, to calculate, like, put in your height and how active you are, to calculate how much your body spent, how much calories your body uses just by existing, to understand how much calories your body maintains naturally. And then when you have that number of your maintenance calorie, typically subtract anywhere from 300 to 500 to basically be in a caloric deficit. So 500 times 7 would be 3,500 calories. And so that would be a weight loss of 1 pound a week, which is you typically considered normal, 0.5 pounds to 1 pound. And then anywhere from 1.5 to 2 pounds is considered a little bit extreme of a weight loss. Find your maintenance calories and subtract anywhere from 300 to 500 calories from that. Once you have that number, the next thing to do is to track your food. So like I mentioned, if you are a person that you know that you have an unhealthy habit with tracking calories, then don't do the steps. Please, I urge you. Instead, kind of like look at how you eat intuitively and see how much you're eating. So maybe add more protein to your food and move your body more. But if you're a person that you don't really track calories and you know that this is something that would help you, I would say track your food. Honestly, the biggest thing for me was the app called MyFitness. app. I'm sure everybody knows it. MyFitness app, honestly, sponsor me because I love that app. Like, I literally had a streak of like months going on. Go on there, you find the food, and then you just like put how much you ate. And that brings me to my next tip. Please get a food scale. Food scale is the most inexpensive thing you could ever get. A food scale is anywhere from like $7 to $12. The expensive ones are like 25 plus, but you don't really need really expensive or digital one. You just need a food scale. It's your food scale. You download a fitness app. This doesn't have to be my fitness app. It's just something that helped me a lot. It can be any app out there. There's thousands of fitness app, calorie counter apps out there. So typically your food scale will have like instructions, and I think it's very important to read the nutrition facts of what you're eating. So for example, if I'm like cooking stuff that I know is gonna absorb water, I'll typically put it in my fitness app cooked. Or you can also measure it uncooked. It's just easier for me to measure it cooked just because I cook in bulk. And if you're eating something that doesn't have to be like cooked, that comes like already pre-cooked or whatever, you can just search for that food in the MyFitness app and weigh how much you ate. So let's say if you want to eat a bag of potato fries, and it's frozen, you would just get a food scale, put a plate on it, zero out whatever you're using to measure the food first, and then put the fries into the plate, and then whatever amount in grams or ounces that is, that's how much you would put into the app, and it would tell you how much calories that is. Don't overcomplicate it. It is really simple. Now, I will say that for me personally, I try not to track every single tiny thing I ate as I progressed more in my fitness journey. In the beginning, I was really like particular about tracking everything I ate, but you know, this is supposed to be a lifestyle stuff. So it's gonna get to a time where you're not gonna track the food you eat anymore. And I think it's very important to know how to eat intuitively without always having to track what you eat later in the future. But for a beginner, I think it's very important to kind of track what you eat. I will add in that you can eat out with your friends. This lifestyle, it's supposed to be a thing of like a lifestyle journey. It's when you're trying to lose weight, people always think it's a one and done thing, but it's never going to be a one and done thing. You have to maintain the weight after you lose it. You don't just go back to still eating the same junk food, because then that brought you here. No shade, no tea. But try to find a way to still make the food you used to love eating, but maybe in a different recipe. So like maybe less oil, or maybe instead of using like sugar, you use like honey, which is like a natural sweetener. Cutting out food you love. I still eat ice cream. I still have frozen dessert yogurt. I still have boba if I want to have boba. Don't stop eating the food you still love. A lot of people feel like they have to cut out everything, which isn't true. You can still eat what you used to eat. Like for example, I really love ice cream. I love vanilla ice cream, but I found that I would eat it during my caloric deficit, and it was a lot of calories, and it would just bring me to the max calories like I could eat in a day. And I try to like find an alternative way to have less calories but still taste good. So I found these Yasso Greek yogurt bars. Oh my gosh, they're amazing. They taste literally like, they are ice cream. They're just a Greek yogurt variation. It is amazing. Those are like 140 calories for like a bar. It's like a chocolate crunch vanilla. It's amazing. I can have ice cream if I want, but the yogurt one tastes just like ice cream, but they're less calories. So I would eat that instead. But if I really do want a specific kind of ice cream, I can still go eat it. I just have to track it and make sure that I'm still staying within my caloric deficit. It is okay to go above your calories for the day. So let's say that you have, I'll use me as an example. I was eating anywhere from 17 to 1900 calories to lose weight. Say Monday through Friday or Monday through Thursday, I stayed between 1700 to 1900. And let's say Friday I ate 2000 calories. That is okay. The world isn't gonna end. That's okay. That's okay. Say Friday I ate 1900 calories and Saturday I ate 2000 again. You're still in your caloric deficit for the week. It is okay. Like, crazy is if you ate 2100 calories every single day that week. Those add up, and then you're not in a caloric deficit anymore. So Just an example, don't deprive yourself of so much. I think as women, we have periods. So I don't know about y'all, but during my period, I want everything inside. So if I know like, okay, I want ice cream or I want boba, and I've been thinking about it for like 2 days, by the third day, I'm going to go get that boba, because I know if I don't, at a certain point, I'm going to binge, because I know myself. And number 5, make it fun. Honestly, make it creative. If you know, like, okay, I like bagels, you don't have to give up bagels. You can eat bagels. But if you're like, okay, I want bagels, but less calorie bagels, make those like yogurt bagels. I think I've seen people make those. That's like also a fun way to kind of include the foods you love into your palate, but also find like creative ways to do it and stuff like that. Protein and lifting. I think protein matters so much, and I know there's a proteinification in this world lately, but protein, fiber, carbs, they all matter so much. And I think it's so important to eat a good amount of protein. You don't have to eat 200 grams of protein, please. You don't have to eat that much. I think anything above 100 or even 100 is perfectly fine. I think if you were trying to bodybuild, you would have to eat as much as whatever they are recommending. But I think as a woman, anything just 100 and a little bit over is perfect. Again, I'm not a nutrition coach. If you want to know the exact number, you can search it up. Protein is important for like building muscle. If you just want to lose weight and just be skinny, yeah, I got nothing for you. I got nothing for you. But if you want to like actually be like lean or build muscle and look healthy and be healthy, I think protein is very important. It preserves your shape and muscle, so you don't have that like skinny fat look. I can also make another video explaining how to kind of like build muscle and stuff like that, or like get into like lifting. Eating protein is very important, lifting is very important, and doing cardio is very important too. So I would eat about 120 grams of protein and then lift. So I would do like lower body, upper body, and also abs and core. And then I would also do at least 30 minutes of cardio a day. And 30 minutes sounds like a lot, but honestly, it's literally just you walking about a mile a day. Honestly, if you're not in a walkable city, it can be a little hard, but I encourage, you don't have to get on the treadmill. A treadmill is probably easier, but you can just walk around your city, or like if you know you have a nearest store, just walk to get a snack, and that could be like your reward. Don't do endless cardio. Don't just like get on the treadmill every single day and don't lift. I think if you're a person that you're used to doing a lot of cardio, I think it can kind of give you that more skinny fat look versus like what you guys call toned look these days, which isn't real. Buzzword. Try to fix all or nothing mindset. I think a lot of people have this all or nothing mindset that, oh, you know, I had a bag of chips, so like my deficit is ruined. That's not true. If you went to a function or you're going out with friends and you're going to a restaurant, I know like it can be hard to track stuff when you go out to a restaurant. So typically like try to eat a lot of food that has a little bit more protein on the menu, and just try your best to track it. You don't have to, but try your best, honestly. And then the last thing I will say is give it time and patience. Honestly, progress looks very slow daily, and fat loss isn't linear. Like for me, I would hop around a certain number for like a week or two, and I thought I was crazy, and then suddenly like I would see a huge drop in on the scale. And that's the thing, which is why pictures is very important. Try to take as much pictures as you can, because a lot of time you're used to seeing yourself, and so you can't really tell. And also people near you, people close to you are used to seeing you a lot, so they can't. Why like taking pictures and taking videos are very important. Take a lot of videos, take a lot of pictures, and give yourself time. I think January to May, it took me about 5 months, December to about 5 months to lose that amount of weight. And honestly, because I started at a really high weight, it was easier to drop down quickly versus when you're starting off at a low weight, maybe like 140. It's harder for you to lose weight. And the closer you get to your body's idea of like homeostasis, the harder it's gonna be to lose that 1 pound every single time. But you just have to stick through with it. If you want this to be a lifestyle thing and you want to maintain that weight, you have to give it time. It's very important. For me, I'm still not at the goal weight I want to be. I started off at like 207 and now I'm about 164. I still want to lose about 20 more pounds. I know that that's going to take time. I'm not in a rush or anything. 5-6 months now. Even if it takes me a year to get there, I'm okay with that, and I have to be okay with that because I know at the end of the day, the time's gonna pass. So you might as well do something with it. I think we always want something quick, something instant gratification, but life isn't like that. It takes time to get to that weight, to maintain it. And also the bar is always going to move every single time. Right now you're saying you want to lose 20 pounds. When you lose that 20 pounds, you might reevaluate and look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I want to lose 10 more pounds. The bar is always going to change and time's always going to pass. So you might as well do something with it. You might as well get up and do something with it. Obsessed over the scale. Sleep. Sleep is so important. I can't believe I didn't mention that. Sleep is so important. You need to get at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Your body needs to rebuild itself. Your muscle needs to rebuild itself while you're sleeping. Compare your body to influencers. Honestly, if you could stay off social media while you're trying to do this, which is hard, do it. Because comparing yourself to influencers who've been in the fitness industry for like 5+ years, your starting point is not the same as their starting point. I'm grateful I'm building habits I can still keep. Right now it's grad season. I just graduated. Thank you. So definitely not tracking anything I'm eating this week. Listen, it's grad celebration week. I'm not tracking anything. But I know that after this week is over, I'm gonna get back to the gym and I'm gonna get back to tracking the food I'm eating. But that doesn't mean I'm never gonna eat this food again. I'm eating mad junk food right now. But this is a grad season, I'm enjoying it. I'm taking my time. And after this week is over, I'm probably gonna get back to eating what I usually eat. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna never eat those food again. I'm still gonna eat it, just in moderation. And when I do, I'm probably gonna track it when I crave it. Yeah, that's all the tips I have for you guys. Honestly, if you guys wanna see a full fitness journey from high school, I can make one. I have been doing fitness or trying to lose weight for a very long time, but I think I finally just like achieved what I've always wanted to look like. I just want to share that. Yeah, if you like this video, please comment, like, subscribe, and comment. Maybe any ideas of what you guys want to see. But I'm excited to like bring you guys on to the rest of my journey. I know I started off already. I'm like 5 months in, but I'm excited to bring you guys through the rest. I might make some more vlog videos of like how I eat in a day and what that looks like. But yeah, bye.